Yo, alright, check. Wild shit ever. I just fucking met Jill Scott. Yo, I just met Jill Scott, B. I just met Jill Scott. And I must apologize to you, Miss Jill Scott. Cause at first I forgot to treat her like a human. The moment I saw her, I was like, can I get a hug? Like, how fucking rude, you piece of shit. Like, I didn't even say, yo, hello, my name is such and such. I just, like, I went in under the impression that she already knew who the fuck I was and why I wanted a hug. Like, nigga, she don't know you, nigga. But she was nice as fuck. She received my energy great, you know, as far as, like, the way it could have went wrong. She could have received it wrong. She had her son. He was cool. Shout out to him, too. But, all right. I want to tell y'all what I got from it. Because I don't want to forget what I got from it. First of all, she told me when I make French toast, try it with lemon curd and blueberries. French toast is my favorite. She knew a secret, so I'ma do it. Blueberries and lemon curd. Got that down? Now it's forever. Anyway, excuse me. I shot an idea to her that I had planned. And once again, my right brain started like taking control of shit. I couldn't explain myself very well. I was so excited, but I felt like I had limited time. So I was sitting here just like, oh shit, what else can I ask her without being too like invasive or like too like stepping over the boundaries and shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to step over my boundary and shit. She here with her son, grocery cart full of shit. She ain't worried about talking to no strangers, you know what I'm saying? Some weirdo. Long story short, kicked the idea to her. She was like basically like, you know, focus on it brick by brick. Like, I'm thinking of too much at one time. It sounds chaotic. She couldn't really grasp the idea because she didn't understand like what the main focus was, which helps me out a lot because it shows me that I got slow down, focus brick by brick, and then explain. I get the brick by brick shit from Will Smith, by the way, you know what I'm saying? So it's like kind of programmed to my brain, but I just got to start utilizing that mantra. So she was listening to the idea, but long story short, she said if you gonna flip it, just make sure you flip the role reversal. Like, well, I can't say. Basically, she said if you're gonna do that shit, do it, but focus brick by brick. And she said if I can get in the industry any type of way, get in that industry that type of way, but make sure I don't sell my soul. And I asked her to tell me an example of somebody who sold their soul, and I waited to the very end to ask that shit. But it's like, you know, she don't want to tell me, and I respect that, because then what would I do? You know, what would you expect me to do? You would expect me to record this on the vlog and tell you who she said. Even if she did tell me who she said, I wouldn't tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly. But she told me straight up, don't sell my soul. She said the industry will work you to death if you allow it. 16, 18 hours a day. She said the industry will work you to death if you let them. And she gave me this look. This is the real fucking point of the video. This the real part that kind of like got me on some shit like, damn, what the fuck did she see? When I was explaining it to her, at one point she was like, you need to blink. And I'm just sitting here like, I don't want to miss anything. Like, fuck, I don't want to miss shit. But I'm like, yo, I hope I don't look strung out to her. Like, I'm not on any types of drugs. Like, I'm sober as shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yo, I hope I don't look strung out to her or nothing, fool. But she's like, yo, you need to blink. I'm just sitting here like, absorbing everything. I'm not saying like, but I'm sitting here like, just like downloading everything she's saying while trying to like press mute on all of these highlights of my life of cleaning up the house with my mom where her music starts playing, or like music where like I'm riding in the car, or like I done had sex to her songs, I done had moments of tears to her songs, I done had road trips to her songs, I cleaned up to her songs. It was just crazy. Like, that shit was lit. Watched movies with her in it. She helped me understand love to a certain extent. That shit was lit, man. But anyway, what scared the fuck out of me was when she straight up told me, don't allow them to immerse you into the industry. And then she said, but I kind of get the feeling that you want to be immersed, that you desire that. And I was like, what? And she was like, you look like you want that to happen. That was deep. Because then it's like, now I got to reflect on myself. Now I got to reflect on that shit. And it's like, all right, what do I? And why does she think that? And it was like, I'm a visual person, so when she's saying this shit, I'm imagining myself like, there's this music video where it's like a body and it's like submerged amongst a bunch of people and it's black and white. It's like a Bjork video or something like that. That's what I imagined when I saw that when she was speaking. I imagined myself like falling backwards amongst like a sea of bodies when she said immersed, like I want to be immersed in this shit. What's scary is she kind of right. And then it's like, I gotta ask myself, like, why would she be right? Like, what might the reasons be that she might be right? What was crazy is like I had to like hold myself accountable for the thoughts like instantly. Like it happened so fast and I felt like I had to like defend my case. Like, no, that's not me, that's not me. No, that's not me, that's not it. That fit so, it was so fucking fast. My thoughts move faster than my mouth. My brain moves faster than my mouth does. So it was like, in my head, I'm like, damn, if I come off like I want to be immersed in this shit, it seems like I'm willing to sell my soul. And she's scared. Damn, I scared Jill Scott. Fuck, I didn't want to scare Jill Scott. Jill Scott represents like integrity to me. She represents like pride and like pure. She represents like raw soul. She represents like the good in my mind. She represents the good. And it looked like she noticed something that she's seen before in my eyes. That little quick moment scares the fuck out of me. Cause it's like, if she knows somebody who done sold their soul, it's like me tying the whole conversation together into one. If she knows somebody who sold their soul and then she gets that look from me, what I can't say that's definitely the look that she got from me. But the look that she got from me was like that I wanted. That it's like my eyes get dilated when she spoke on what's gonna happen to me. I'm a workaholic. I can't lie to you. You're telling me I'm a workaholic and I'm a competitor by nature. Like I'm a warrior. So you're telling me, basically you're telling me they think they can work me to death, or it's like, oh, I'm gonna be worked to death. Like maybe that's like a underlying desire of mine, and some shit is like, oh shit, yeah, I want to be worked to death. Or it's like, like Capricorns, our actions, we love to work. That's what we love to do. We love to put in work. The shit that scares me is like the fact that she saw something in my eyes that kind of like gave her this worry. She's like, I kind of get the idea that that's what you want though. So is the video about Jill Scott or is the video about what I really want? So it's like, she was like, all right, if that's the case, you know, like I'm fast forwarding, jump, skipping, hopping. I'm just trying to channel everything I remember like a movie. It's not in chronological order, none of that shit. But she was like, how old are you? I said 26. And I was like, I do everything though. And I'm afraid that if I do this thing over here or that thing over there is going to overshine my music. And that's like my biggest fear, is like all these other things overshining my music. Like I could be a radio personality, I could be a manager, I could be a DJ, I could be a producer, I could be an engineer, I could be a graphic designer solely. I could do all these things individually, but I'm afraid of those things overshining my art, my music. I could be an actor, like I don't know if I said that, but I could make movies, I could do all of that shit. I could do podcasts, I could be goofy, I could do Instagram videos and all this shit. But I don't want to get my music overshadowed by the antics, man. That's one thing I don't want to happen. But let's see, what else did I get? I don't know, man. It was just great. She didn't want to take a picture, and I respect the fuck out of that. Like, I was like, can I get a picture? And she's like, do we have to? And I was like, nah, hell no, fuck no. The moment I see anything like that, it's like, you know, she knows she's still a human. It's like, I don't want her, not that I'm saying like she shouldn't know, but it's like, she's aware that, you know, she's a human. She don't have to do that shit. She don't want to do that shit. I'm with my son. I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the grocery store and shit, food. Like, nigga, do we have to take a picture? I'm just sitting here like, well, shit, I'm at least pick her brain. And to be honest with you, I feel like she would have kept talking to me if I would have just kept shooting more questions. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to hold her hostage to me. Like, and she appreciated my name as well, by the way. She said she liked the name, Aric Wolf. She likes that. But I didn't want to hold her hostage to my thoughts and my fears and shit, because I was really just shooting off a lot of fears from like some inside information from the industry that I never had before. That was like one of the greatest experiences of my life. Well, I don't even know why the fuck I came to this grocery store. I really wanted some sorbet, but it was random as shit. And it's like, that's what I end up coming across. Like, that shit was lit as fuck. Yeah, and that's the way the cookie crumbles, man. Shout out Jill Scott. I appreciate you, homie Slice. OG, triple OG. They're cool. One of them was kind of hot. Anyway, did I miss anything? Oh, and turned out she wanted to be an actress first and then ended up being a singer. I mean, that's probably already out there somewhere. Something I didn't know though. But anyway, man, it was just so cool to see somebody who figured out a great balance to the life. And it's like, yo, the fame isn't everything. It's like, what do I really want out of it? And to a certain extent, I really do want the fame. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I want the fame because I feel like I could be a better influence to people than most of the people that's in the fame, you know, in the public eye. I feel like I could be a better influence than most of the people in the public eye, but I'm sure a lot of people think that shit before they get there. The great thing about it is though, it makes me reevaluate my life and like the things I desire in life and shit like that, because it's like, all right, if I know deep down the fame is an illusion, it's really not about the fame, and if it's about the fame, I'm in for a rude awakening, because it's like I'm gonna be like, my happiness is gonna be deprived off of how much people love me and accept me, and I can't allow that. So I really gotta, long story short, there's still a part of me that I haven't accepted yet, and I'm not sure what it is yet. There's still a part of me that I haven't embraced yet, and I don't know what it is yet. Why do I want fame? Why do I want attention? Why do I want to be accepted by people that I've already realized don't accept themselves? Why do I want to be loved by people that don't love themselves? Why do I want this fake illusion of life? Like, and then it's like, yo, if you take that shit away, like my initial feeling is like, what the fuck is there? What the fuck is the point of this shit if I'm not gonna be famous? So it's like, I'm so stuck in my own world, stuck in my own reality, that for a quick split second, I forgot that there was other options besides just being famous. You know what I'm saying? Or I guess you could say, I forgot fame wasn't the actual sales point for what the fuck I wanted. It's not the actual like final, that's not really what I'm going for. But like, I wanted the fame so bad that I've been like blinded by achieving the accolades of being popular and famous. But really the whole goal was to be able to like be free. And when I say be free, it's more so like I want to be able to travel when I want. I want to be able to kick it when I want, not have any problems worrying about money. I want to be able to be a superhero. I got a hero complex, and that I haven't figured out a reason to change yet. Honestly, I don't know yet. I'm sure there's another reason, but I'm so strong in like trying to save the world that I can't really think of it. But I'm lying now because that kind of came to me. It's like I'm afraid of being insignificant. My goal is to leave a legacy. I'm afraid to be insignificant to this planet. Like, that's one of the biggest fears of like just being insignificant. I want to matter. I'm going to matter. Actually, I can't say I want to. I'm going to matter. I already do matter. You see that? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. And you might be looking at me like, what the fuck? Be honest with yourself. Like, I already do matter. So what the fuck am I doing this shit for? I'm doing this shit for monetary gains. So therefore, if it's about monetary gains, I'm going to make hits, man. I'm going to make jams. But then it's where I'm torn. It's like, all right, so do I sell my soul? Because if that's not all I want to do, but that's how I can feed my family. So it's like, what is it? I guess everything is a compromise in a battle, you know, a battle of like yin and yang, like which one you want, external, internal, external, internal, external, internal, external, internal. But I don't know, man. I feel like I channeled enough for this video. I'm gonna go ahead and see what this phone call is about. I hope it really wasn't that, you know, urgent, but I just had to get this off my chest. And if anything was to distract me from getting these thoughts off my chest, I would have nothing but the choice to think, damn, that was a distraction from an outside source, from an external source. So yeah, and that's all I got to say. I love you, Jill Scott. I appreciate you taking that time out to speak to me. Everything will be embraced accordingly, and that's the way the cookie crumbles, man. I love y'all, man. Aric Wolf signing out. Aric with an A, no K. Thanks for watching.